Hello everyone, and this is Monika from Hipcooks, and I am so excited to make Moroccan tagine with you in our Moroccan tagine class. So I had wanted to record this short video so that you can successfully accomplish the prep for this class, which involves slivering an onion and some garlic. So I'd like to talk you through that process. So maybe the onions that you have are not as huge as mine. Maybe they're a little bit smaller, which is great. They'll be easier to handle. But if you'd like to sliver an onion into nice half moons, there are a couple of kitchen tools that you can use, or you can use your great chef's knife. So if you're using a kitchen tool, you'll want to peel and have your onion. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And then once that's completed, you can always grab a food processor fitted with a slicing blade, and then put your onions in through the chute, boom, 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 and they'll be slivered. Hooray, that's very easy. Another thing you can do, if you have a mandolin, maybe it's a handheld mandolin like this one, you can peel your onions, have them, and again, chicka, 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 chicka. When you get down to the very end, don't scrape your fingers, just leave that last little piece for you to chop by hand. So that would be another nice tool that you can use. And then you can just come and do it my way with a chef's knife and a sturdy cutting board. So I'm going to tilt the video down so that you can see the action. Here we go. All right. So when you have an onion to peel, the easiest thing to do actually is to cut the onion first and then peel it, when that process will be easier. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut the head end of the onion and cut the tail end of the onion. Great. Now it sits nice and sturdy on my work surface. I like that. And then I can, just putting my palm on top of the knife, cut the onion in half. Beautiful. At this point, I can go ahead and really easily remove the skin of the onion. If I've done a great job here, I don't get any bit of the onion flesh as well. Sometimes you do, it sort of depends. But if I do happen to grab some onion flesh like this, and I have these ends, not necessarily the peel, right? But this part I'll save for when I make my veggie stocks. So that's pretty nice. I feel like I'm sort of utilizing all parts of the onion. So that's great. Okay, super. Then when it's time to cut your onion, if you have your onion sort of directly on your cutting board, you'll notice that you have these little sections of the onion. Yeah, they go this way. Perfect. Put that in front of you so that you can actually make your cuts almost, along those sections. So with your nice chef's knife, I'm using my claw here as a guide. My knife can rest along that guide of my fingers in my left-hand side, and down I go. And I just make these super nice, thin slivers of onion. Oh, I'm getting to the end here and things are kind of hard to hold. Oh my goodness, what do I do? Panic? No! I flip the onion. And then I can sort of continue with my slivering process here. Maybe flip again. Maybe flip again. Oh, my last little slivers. Boop. And there we go. This onion is ready to go for class. Awesome. And I haven't shed a tear. Hallelujah. Another thing you'll need for class are some garlic cloves as well, peeled and sliced. So when I have a whole head of garlic, I can separate the cloves and peel quite easily using this technique. This is the root end of the garlic, right? It keeps all those cloves together. And this is the sprouting end of the garlic. So first I'll cut down through the whole garlic, the sprouted end. Beautiful. Revealing the cloves on the inside, already trimmed all at once. Hey, hey. And then I'll do the root end. And when I do the root end here, there we go. You'll notice that all the cloves will fall away. Perfect. That was easy. Again, I saved this for my veggie stocks because there's a little bit of garlic in here, right? And that's good stuff. So you can do that. You can compost it, whatever. I'll kind of, with my fingers, make sure that all the cloves are loosened up. And what was nice here about my trimming process was that, indeed, for most of these cloves, I trimmed a root end and I trimmed the stem end. So now peeling is going to be a heck of a lot easier. If I have some time, what I'll do is I'll grab these cloves and I'll just put them in a bowl of room temperature water. Yeah. And if they can sit for like 10 minutes or so, what happens here is the water begins to penetrate under the skin, and then peeling the onion, this is garlic, yeah. Peeling the garlic becomes a super easy process, right? When I reach in, then like the peels just kind of whoop, slide right off. These have not been soaking for a long time, so I'll just kind of go in and peel this one by hand so that you can see. And then once again, I want to cut this into slivers so that I have maybe like, I can't remember, it was 4 or 6 garlic cloves slivered for class. Yeah, so what I will do here is get my garlic clove on the cutting board, and then also with a very small little claw, cut into little slivers, and these are perfect. If I needed very well chopped garlic for a different type of use, yeah, then here you can kind of do a little round chop. You can also do this if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable with slivering the garlic very thinly and doing that safely. You can just go right ahead and take a clove of garlic and begin to chop it, and then have chopped garlic instead. It all works. It's all good. So there you have it, and I'll see you soon for our delicious class.